please tell us about the expedition in Brahmaputra?
We always have these river rafting expeditions. This time, of course, it is with a different message. The main message is that while taking this into consideration, we have taken even the construction of the dams, the water policy. The Honorable Union Minister has already said that there is a lot of feelings and sentiments for the people of the northeast and especially of Arunachal Pradesh. Arunachal Pradesh, as such, it is claimed as a South Tibet by China. I am vehemently opposing it since my tenure as a member of parliament, as a union minister. My take is that let it be even the Congress government or let it be the BJP government. Until and unless there is a very specific decision by the government of India, China will always take its claim. The McMahon line, I don't know why China did not accept it. They are saying that this was during the British regime. Now, frankly speaking, what I say, or our Honorable Chief Minister says, that we have got no boundary with China, but we have a boundary with Tibet. The biggest threat now, what I see, I can predict, that China has that intention to build this very big dam, which already they have built, 4 dams they have already built. But this dam is going to be, which is just about 60 kilometers above Gailing. This is, it's called a bend. Around that area, they are going to construct this dam, and what I presume is that they may even shift, the rivers, the whole Brahmaputra river by digging tunnels right into the Xinjiang province of the Yunnan province in China, that is South China. I have always raised this even in parliament, now also I am raising it, that the waters are murky, the waters are dirty. Why? Because they are going to construct this dam and their intention is, we can say it is confirmed because it has already come out in the Global Times. It is there in the Chinese newspaper. The Foreign Secretary of China has already declared it that we are going to construct this dam. So I don't know if it is a threat or it is just a kind of giving us a kind of precautionary note that we are going to do it. But as per the international norms, we cannot just say that the river Siang can be just diverted or it will be just evaporated. We cannot become a desert land, because once this river is diverted, then naturally all the streams, rivulets and even the rivers which are flowing into the Siang, which is later on joining as the Brahmaputra, will be affected, because that once that water level goes down, naturally all the streams, the springs and the rivulets will all dry up. So my take or a message to the people of my Arunachal Pradesh and also to the central government is that we may have these river raftings expeditions, but a time may come, if we are not cautious, then we will not have these river raftings again. Because if the water dries up, then you have seen, like today the Honorable Minister was mentioning about the Saraswati River, how it dried up. So we have to be very cautious, we have to be very careful, and taking the tourism perspectives, it's good. We must have tourism, we must encourage all our tourists and foreigners and all coming here. But we must also be cautious that what China is going to do. Taking this into consideration that Arunachal Pradesh is part of China, this is the stake they claim. And I have always raised it in Parliament also, and I hope the central government takes some more interest. And like in Vietnam or in Laos, Cambodia, the same situation is there. And if China builds this dam, then we'll be at their mercy. So we have to have an international water kind of agreement. That's what I think.
So if I can just ask a question, apart from the environmental and tourism implications and importance of an event such as this,
Yes.
is there also a strategic importance to holding an event like this on a river that is a transnational river and it flows through China, originates through China?
China.
Right. So I mean, what kind of do you think it sort of asserts India's stance on Arunachal Pradesh not being part of China, or what's your political or strategic look into this?
Strategic wise, I'll say that this is a kind of tourist hotspot. We have these five great, rapids, and this is the reason why people come here and take a challenge. It's one of the most ferocious rivers in the world. So having so many, great five rapids, and just as one of the rafters was just saying that they are great force throughout the whole river. So it's a big challenge. So, but it's a very important sport also. And I think if we encourage this, the international level, not only will be a sport, but like you said, that it will be a very strategic way we can convince the people there in across the borders in China that we are here in Arunachal Pradesh. We are part and parcel of India. It is an integral part of India, and the tourism there will be a tourism boost. But if we have, at least a small dam also, like in Pongung, there is there was a 3,700 dam of megawatt dam. If this could have been constructed, we would also have the right to say, the claim over the rivers, because we don't have any dam, so we have got no say with China. So strategically, we must have these ports too, because it is kind of a message will go that Arunachal Pradesh is part of integral India, and so we are having where we are encouraging the sports and activities. So, but the main issue is that we must have dams. If we do not have dams, the ride over the river will be very difficult for us.
जैसा कि अब तक पता चल गया है कि ये ब्रह्मपुत्रा आमंत्रण अभियान, गंगा आमंत्रण अभियान की तर्ज पे एक जागरूकता अभियान है। अभियान में जो रिवर राफ्टिंग है वो सिर्फ एक माध्यम है कि युवाओं को हम अपनी तरफ आकर्षित करें, वो हमारे पास आएँ और नियत जगह पे नियत समय पे हमें सुनाने के लिए हमारे पास जो उद्देश्य था कि नदी के संग जीवन थीम पे हम विभिन्न विशेषज्ञों के जरिए युवाओं को ये मैसेज देना चाह रहे थे कि नदी हमारे कल्याण के लिए है और जो कल्याणकारी जो उसके गुण हैं उसको हम अपनाएं और अपने बेहतरी के लिए उसके साथ जीवन जीना सीखें। कुछ इसके विनाशकारी प्रभाव भी हैं नदियों के। उस विनाशकारी प्रभाव को उसकी विनाशकारी क्षमता है या विनाशकारी उसको कम करने के लिए क्या क्या आजकल कुछ सूचनाएं उपलब्ध हो गई हैं और विभिन्न एजेंसियों से वो जो सूचनाएं मिल रही है उस सूचनाओं की जानकारी भी हमने देने का प्रयास किया है युवाओं को, और विभिन्न माध्यमों से, सोशल मीडिया से हो चाहे उनके वेबसाइट से हो, या आज के दिन जैसा कि मौसम विभाग ने बताया उनके ऐप्स भी हैं, मोबाइल ऐप्स, उसके माध्यम से वो जानकारी लें, अपने को सुरक्षित रखें। इसके अलावा अगर खुदा न खास्ते हम फंस ही जाते हैं विनाशकारी जो गुण है या प्रभाव है उसमें, तो उससे बचने के लिए भी हमने प्रयास किया कि जो हमारी रिस्पांस फोर्स है उसको भी साथ में लिया और वो किस तरह से बचाव कार्य करती है उससे भी भले अवगत कराया हमने युवाओं को, ताकि भविष्य में अगर ज़रूरत पड़ी तो वो जब तक वो रिस्पांस फोर्स पहुंचती नहीं है तब तक अपने को सुरक्षित कैसे रखें, और ज़रूरत पड़ी तो उसको किसको याद करना है, कैसे याद करना है ना, क्या उससे उम्मीदें करनी है, इसके बारे में उनको जानकारी हो। तो जैसा कि आज 1/3 जो करीब 3 हफ्ता का ये आमंत्रण था, अभियान था, उसमें लगभग 1/3 भाग ख़त्म हो गया। बाकी 2/3 जो दूसरे राज्य हैं असम में वो चलेंगे, और उम्मीद करते हैं कि इसी तरह वहाँ भी हम इसको सफलतापूर्वक पूरा कर पाएंगे। और हम उम्मीद करते हैं कि इनके द्वारा दिया गया मैसेज से खास करके अरुणाचल प्रदेश के युवाओं को लाभ होगा, प्रेरित होंगे, और इस तरह की जो कार्यक्रम है वो क्षेत्रीय स्तर पे भी भविष्य में अपनाए जाएंगे।
Yeah, my name is Suhasini and I'm from Rajasthan. I've come from a place called Jodhpur in Rajasthan, and I came here for the expedition, which is the Brahmaputra Aamantran Abhiyan.
Okay, so how is the experience going on?
Very well, lovely place, and we started on 23rd from Gelling. We started the expedition from 23rd, and in Gelling itself, there's a grade 6 rapid, which I don't think is present anywhere else in any of the Indian rivers, which is commercially, which can be rafted commercially. And yeah, so our first stop was in Tooting, and then from Tooting we went to Palsi. From Palsi till Palsi, we had road support. We had people who could like fix the tents for us, or support which was from the NDRF, the rescue teams and everyone. But the next stop from Palsi we had planned was in Chering, and there was no other way to go to that place. So the only way which through we can from which we can reach was through the boats. There's a beautiful gorge out there, no land connectivity, so we carried all our tents and whatever our gas stoves and cooking utensils. We cooked there. Our raft capsized there. They've got, and yeah, it was a beautiful experience. From Chering, our next stop was Ramsing, and it was again a 24-kilometer rafting, again camping, and a beautiful experience. We had beautiful rapids. Brahmaputra's got rapids up to grade 6, as I mentioned. Grade 6 is in Gelling, and then we had like many, like I guess we've done 6 up to 6 grade 5 rapids as well, and every stretch till Ramsing we encountered 3 or 4 grade 4 rapids as well. So it's a beautiful river which gives immense opportunities for the adventure enthusiasts who are seeking to raft. And from Ramsing, our next stop was Geku. Then we rafted, but then from Geku we entered the flat water, so the grades deteriorated, and we had like our rapids up to grade 3. From Geku we came to Rotung. We were in Rotung day before yesterday. From Rotung, this is the last, we reached Pasighat, which is the last halt for the Arunachal stretch, and we had a day's break in Pasighat for all the programs that were
So you're
planned.
the only woman.
Yes, I am the only woman.
So would you like to say anything to all the women who might be interested in this river rafting expenditure?
I guess the gender doesn't matter. Like when I was planning, this is my second such expedition. I did the Ganga Aamantran Abhiyan, again organized by the same ministry last year. So I did the entire stretch of Ganga as well, and I don't think that gender is should be a bias for on anything such as adventure and maybe extreme adventure when it comes to Brahmaputra, because it's massive. And
Thank you.
and I'd also like to thank the state government of Arunachal Pradesh for their support, and the Brahmaputra board, and also the Ministry of Jal Shakti for organizing such. Thank you.